This episode of Ask the Buffalo is brought to you by the gargantuan generous giraffes at Gamefly. Welcome back to another episode of Ask the Buffalo. I'm your host, John Rettinger, and on this week, we're going to talk LTE. We're going to talk about what Apple goodness you could expect in June's Worldwide Developers Conference. We're going to talk about the best phones for Sprint, AT&T, how we got the name Techno Buffalo, and what I would do if I won the lottery. Sit back, relax, grab a soda. This is Ask the Buffalo. So I know what you guys are asking. John, why the tie? Well, I'm wearing the tie to make myself feel good. Because when you look good, you feel good. And you feel good, you're damn good. All right, so our first question comes from Carter Luce, who wants to talk about Apple's WWDC, or Worldwide Developer Conference. He asked, John, what do you think we'll see at WWDC 2012? Well, traditionally, Apple has held a keynote at WWDC where they announced some new product. But this year's WWDC doesn't necessarily coincide with the product release cycle. So I don't think we're going to see a new product. However, if one is shown, it would make sense. That would be the next generation iPhone. June used to be the release cycle. In fact, WWDC used to be the launch platform for the iPhone up until the iPhone 4S, which got pushed back until October. And I do think that October timeframe is our new launch window. What I think we are going to see is iOS 6. I think we're due for a complete OS overhaul. I think we are finally going to see widgets, whatever Apple wants to call them, integrated into iOS. I think they're going to integrate it in that notifications tray that pulls down. There already are sort of widgets. Hopefully going to see some facial recognition going to be built into iOS 6. And if you pay close attention, we might see some hints of what we can expect with the iPhone 5. The next question is one that I get quite a bit when I'm out and about. It's from a Manip22 who wants to ask, John, how'd you come up with the name of your company, Techno Buffalo? I'd love to say that it was a giant master plan, but the answer comes down to a few things. First, I want the techno in the title, and it was an available URL. I thought the Buffalo name was iconic, it was strong, people could spell it most importantly, and it was very easily identifiable. So that's why the name Techno Buffalo came about. So we get a lot of personal questions on Ask the Buffalo, not just personal for me, personal to the readers and the viewers. And it comes from Matthew E. Matthew asks, John, I'm about to upgrade on AT&T. I can get any phone that's not 4G. Cheap dad. And I don't want an iPhone, and price does matter. Can you help me out? The best phone on AT&T in the lower price range, and arguably one of the best phones in their entire portfolio, is a Nokia Lumia 900, retailing for $99.99. Now it does have 4G. I know you said no 4G, but I'm telling you it's worth it. It's got the HSPA Plus fallback, and it's got LTE on board. And there are some deals to be had where you can get the Lumia 900 for free after some rebates and some giveaways that sort of come with it. You're gonna get a great operating system. I think Windows Phone 7.5 is really robust. Certainly we're looking at the dawn of Windows 8. I think it's a great choice. It's a really affordable phone, and it's a great price on arguably one of the best phones in AT&T's lineups. Hopefully that helped answer your question. Joshua wants to know what he should do on Sprint. Hey John, my contract ends soon and I'll upgrade another 2-year contract with Sprint. Should I get Galaxy Nexus or Evo 4G LTE? Evo 4G LTE. So you're getting ice cream sandwich either way. I've had a chance to play with the Evo 4G LTE, which is essentially a fancied up, different name version of the HTC One X. You're gonna get one of the latest processors in the Qualcomm Snapdragon S4. Now it's certainly not quad core, but it's extremely capable. Graphics look awesome on it. The phone just breezes through everything. Definitely go for the new Evo. It's going to serve you well over the next 2 years. Hopefully that helped answer your question. If you like to play video games, they don't want to go out and buy video games, Gamefly is going to be the best way to go. It's the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at just $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them as long as they like. You don't have any late fees. If you want to buy a game, they will send you the box and the manual, and you are absolutely good to go. You play a lot of games like I do. You can see behind me. We play a lot of games. Hopefully Mario's not going to take a poop on me. Gamefly is the premier service to get your game on. Get a free 15-day trial when you go to gamefly.com and enter code TECHNO. be sure to check out the folks at Gamefly. Now back to the questions. All right, so our last question is a question that I'm sure all of us have thought of at one point in time, especially with lotteries out there quickly approaching $1 billion. OZZIE Chavez wants to ask, John, if you won a massive lottery jackpot, what would you do with the money, both personally and with your business? So if I won a jackpot, I would try and do a few things. First, I would try and make the world way less sucky, because there is plenty of suck in the world. I would give a decent amount of money to cancer research. It's a cause that's sort of true to my heart. Hopefully find a cure for all the different various kinds of cancer. Certainly cancer has touched my family, and odds are you know someone that's been affected by it. So that'd be the first thing that I would do. Second, I would set up a scholarship fund for folks in the burgeoning new media business that want to pursue it, to try and give folks a chance. Oftentimes money is a hindrance on education, and I feel really strongly that people need to be taught how to think and get the opportunity to try and think creatively, and I think education is the best way to do that. So I would push a lot of money towards that. I'd make sure that my parents didn't have any debt, that my family didn't have any debt. I'd pay off, you know, their houses and cars and that kind of stuff. I would probably buy cars. I'm a car guy, as you know. I'd probably buy like silly cars. I'd buy electric first. Tesla Model S. I'd probably buy something stupid as well, like an Aventador or something that's just awesome and that I love as an inner car guy. I guess I'd probably have to buy my wife something. So, honey, whatever you would like. I'd also invest money back in Techno Buffalo. I try and grow the staff. I'd make sure the folks that are working here had a little something extra special in their stocking this Christmas, and just try and take care of people. General rule that I was brought up with is you take care of the people that take care of you. That's something that I've tried to live my life by, whether it's in business or whether or not it's just with friends. So what would you guys do if you won the lottery? I know that wasn't an exciting answer. I travel a lot too. I'd still come to work every day. I would still come and review technology because I love it. I don't think that would change. I'd probably come in a way nicer car, but maybe I'll get one of those cool car planes. Anyway, guys, what would you do if you won the lottery? I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. Be sure to check us out for the latest technology news, and we are back with new shows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. See you guys in the next video. Bye. This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by the gargantuanly generous giraffes at Gamefly. Dude, get out of here! He's mad because Mario doesn't play with them no more.